Hello everybody, Jonathan Rayo here with Simplified Guitar, and in this lesson I want to teach you how to play the song Stuck in a Moment by U2. For now, let's go ahead and get started playing through the song.
I am not afraid of anything in this world. There's nothing you can throw at me I haven't already heard. I'm just trying to find a decent melody, a song that I can sing in my own company. Never thought you were a fool, but darling, look at you. You gotta stand up straight, carry your own weight. These tears are going nowhere, baby. You got to get yourself together. You've got stuck in a moment, can't get out of it. Don't say that later will be better. Now you're stuck in a moment and you can't get out of it. Forsake the colors that you bring, but the night you filled with fireworks and left you with nothing. I'm still enchanted by the light you brought to me. To listen through your ears, through your eyes I can see. You are such a fool to worry like you do. I know it's tough, you can never get enough. You don't really need now. You've got to get yourself together. You got stuck in a moment and you can't get out of it. Oh love, look at you now. You got stuck in a moment and you can't get out of it. I was unconscious, half asleep. The water was warm till you discover how deep. I wasn't jumping, for me it was a fall. It's a long way down to nothing at all. You've got to get yourself together. You got stuck in a moment and you can't get out of it. Oh love, look at you now. You got yourself And if the night runs over, and if the day won't last, and if our way should falter along the stony paths, it's just a moment, this time will pass.
All right, so for this song, we're going to be in the key of E, and we're going to be using a variation of chords that are going to be easier to play within this family. So we're going to be eliminating all bar chords. So for instance, we're going to have a B suspended 4 chord like this instead of playing a regular B major chord, which would look like this. So if you look at the shape of the B suspended 4, we're going to keep this exact shape and we're just going to slide it up 2 frets. And now this is going to be the C sharp minor chord that also shows up in this song. Now if we go back to that B suspended 4, there's another chord in the song, the F sharp minor chord, and to get there, all we need to do from this B suspended is to take these 2 fingers, move them up a string each, and take this finger and move it down 2 strings. So we're still using the 1st, 3rd, and 4th finger, and they're still going to be on the 2nd and 4th fret. We're just switching what strings they're playing, and this is going to be my F sharp minor. Now let's go back again to that B suspended 4 shape that we were talking about earlier. And from here, we're going to go to the A chord. It's an A variation called an A2. And all we need to do for that is to take this shape and slide it down 2 frets. So if we slide it down 2 frets, we get this. Now I don't need to play this 1st finger anymore because now I'm past the bridge of the guitar here. So all I need to use is my 3rd and 4th finger here on the D and G string, and this is my A2. So you can see how easy it is to transition from the A to the B to the C sharp minor. All 3 of these chords have a very similar shape to one another. Now let's go back again to that B suspended 4, and I want to show you the E over G sharp chord, which is another chord we're going to be using in here. To get there, all we're going to do, we're going to keep our 3rd and 4th finger where they are. I'm going to take off my 1st finger, and I'm going to take my 2nd finger and put it on the 4th fret of the E string. So it's going to look like this. Now, this is going to be a little bit crowded for these 3 fingers to all be on the 4th fret. So you need to kind of pull this 2nd finger over the 3rd and 4th finger. Okay, you want to try to get as close to the sweet spot of the fret with all 3 fingers as possible, which is going to be 3/4 of the way up of the fret, closest to this metal bar. The closer you can get to that, the easier it's going to be to press down on the strings and get a clean sound. The last chord that's going to show up is a D major chord, which is going to be showing up in the bridge, and this is kind of like throwing a wrench in the whole chord family that we're in. But if we go here, it's just going to be a traditional D major chord, and we're going to start our strumming on the D string. Now, an important thing to remember for all the chords in this song, we're going to be starting our strumming on the A string, and we want to avoid that low E string. Okay, so the A2, we start on the A string, B suspended, C sharp minor, the F sharp minor. The only 2 chords that we want to start our strumming on the E string and play all 6 strings is going to be the E chord and the E over G sharp chord. For the strumming, we're going to be using the universal pattern, which is an 8-beat strum pattern. So basically, we're going to have 8 beats before the pattern starts over again with beat 1. Now this pattern can be a little bit tricky because we're going to be eliminating some down strums, or the strums that show up actually on beats. So if we set a metronome, every time we hear a click, that's going to be a beat. Now typically we strum down on the beats and we strum up between the beats. So in this case, we're going to have some strums or some beats where we're not going to be strumming down and we're going to be strumming up instead in the spaces between the beats. So the pattern works like this: down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up. Let me do that again. Down, up, down, up, down, down, up. Now it's important to remember that my hand is going to be always moving at the same speed or at the same tempo. So my hand is always moving like this. Sometimes it's going to hit the down strum. Sometimes it's going to skip the down strum and hit the up strum in between. Down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down. All right, I hope you enjoyed this lesson. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you in the next lesson. Take care.